Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. If you like puzzles or if you'd like to see me struggle to solve one and have a laugh at my expense, then you're at the right address. So please like and subscribe. Today I'm going to be trying my hand at Roman baths by Blobz. If you'd like to give it a go, there'll be a link in the description below. If you do, please let me know how you fared and what you thought of it. Alright, let's read the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply: 1 to 9, row, column and 3x3 box. Digits and cages do not repeat. Each cage is either full of oil, even digits, full of water, odd digits, or a mix of both. Okay. In all cases, each row within a cage is just one type, oil or water. Oil floats on water, so even digits will always be in rows above odd digits in mixed cages. Okay. Digits separated by a V. Sum to 5. All possible x's and v's are shows. Okay, digits separated by x sum to 10. I didn't read that, I think. And digits separated by a white dot are consecutive. Not all possible dots are shown. Right, so the x and the v are self-evident. We have to keep in mind that all possible x's and v's are shows. That's important, I think. But let's talk about that oil and water. So water is odd, if I remember correctly, yeah, and oil is even. And in each cage, if it's a row, then it's gonna be exactly the same kind. So it's either all water or all oil. But if they are perpendicular, then they can be a mixed, as long as the oil is on top, it floats on top. Okay, sounds reasonable. Let's see. I'm gonna pencil mark the V's because they're the easiest thing to start with, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now the thing is, then we know that because 5 is odd, those are one of each. So those are made of one oil and one. Well, okay, that's a good thing to keep in mind. All V's, and I forgot one V, all V's are made of one of each. But all X's are made of the same. Because X has to add up to 10, and 10 is even, so it's either the sum of two even digits or two odd digits. Right, so what are these? Let's just pencil mark these in. These are 9, 8, 7 or 6. It still doesn't tell us anything, but oh, I forgot this one. Right, so this is 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9. Okay, so what can I say now? Those are the same, those are the same, all of these are the same as well, and these are the same. Does that mean anything? Well, can this and this be the same? It can, as long as everything else is different. Okay. What about here? Those are different, those are different. Does that mean anything? These are different. We know that these are different because of this one. So consecutive digits are of different parity, right? So we have, right, this one is the same as this one. What does that all mean? Trying to figure out if I can. I'm very aware that I have to start coloring in a bit, but I'm still not sure what I should be coloring in. These are different, okay, but this one is the same as that one, whatever that is. These are the same, these are different. Does that mean anything here? Not really. Okay, now here we know that these are the same and these are the same. Okay, and that, does that mean anything to this? Hold on, maybe it's easier to look here. These are the same color, right? Well, no, not necessarily. These are the same. This one, if this is oil, this can still be water. If this is water, this would be oil. Okay, right. These and these are different. These are the same, these are different, these are the same, this is different. Yeah, that's this should work, right? It should work, yeah. These are all the same and these are different to this one, whatever it is. Okay, this is not working in my head as I thought it would. I am aware that I should start figuring this out by elimination, but I don't know where to start. Does that make sense? Not sure if it does. Well, can this be even? Yeah, it can, if all of those are odd. And if this is odd, yeah, these can all be even, or it can be a mixture. That's not helping. That's not helping. Can we tell what that is in relationship to those from this box? Well, we said these are the same, so this is the same as well. Okay. Those are different. Those are different. Right, so all of the odd here should be already be used, and this has to be odd, right? Because there's definitely two even here somewhere. If we're saying these are the same and these are the same and they are different, there's two odds and two even. We don't know which is which, but there are two odds and two even. So these can't be even anymore, because otherwise we'd get 5 even. These are odd. Right. Now we can color. These are odd, and odd was water, so we'll say blue. Okay, so this one is odd too. And this is the odd are 1, 3, 5, 7, except these can't be 5, because otherwise you need 2 5s to make it 10. Okay, does that now help? Yeah, because now we know that these are even. So now we have the 5 odd here. These are even, and even is yellow. That's oil. Oil is yellow for some reason here. It's fine. Some vegetable oils are yellow, right? So this is 2, 4, 6, and 8. Right. Okay. Does that have any effect on anything else? Does that have any effect on anything else? It should, right? This is oil, water. We can still have oil, so that doesn't help. These, does it matter what that is? It can be still water, right? I think so. I think so. Those we don't care yet, right? Well, yeah, of course. Once we have 2 here, even, we definitely know that this is odd, because all those 3 have to be the same. Same row is the same, so this is all water. And if it's all water, this is not 6 or 8 anymore. Neither is this one, which means that this is water as well, but we knew that as well. And this is not 2 or 4. And this becomes even, and we can limit this a little bit. It's not 1 or 3, it's 2 or 4. And this is not 9 or 7. Does that work? It works. 6, 8, 5, 7, 9. Okay, and this is 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9. Okay. Right. Have to keep the negative constraint in mind that all possible x's and v's were given, but fine for now, I think. Fine for now, I think. Oh, well, now that this is water, this has to be water, because you can't have oil underwater. Right, which resolves this in any case, because it can't be odd anymore, because we already have 4. It has to be even. And if it's even, then this is not 1 or 3. And this makes this odd, so that both of them will be odd or water. This would be not 2 or 4, and this would be not 6 or 8. Right. Okay, this is resolving itself slowly. Well, resolving. We only know the parity for now, but this has to be even because we already have 4 odd. I'll try to be more concise in what I say. This has to be oil because we're missing 1, and here we get the last water. Right, but we do have a 1-3 pair now, which takes the 1-3 out of here and out of here. Okay, which means that this becomes not a 7-9, and this is not a 1-3, and these two are the same. I'm sure this is going to be useful in a bit, but for now. Okay, now we can continue here. Since oil can't be underwater, this would be water, and both of them would be water, since there's an X, so they're the same. Now we get 5 odd, so all of that are even. And this is as well even, and it's just 2 or 4. Right, now we have 3 even in column 1, so these have to be odd, and this would be the last even. Right, all of those would be odd. We could have guessed that one in any case, but now we know even more. How is that working? No, I messed up something. This is not correct. I messed up something. Not sure already what I messed up. Let's go back a little bit and see what did I mess up. Well, this is all correct, right? What did I mess up? This has to be, yeah, water. So this, all of that has to be, is that correct? It is, but it doesn't sound correct. Because how are we going to do this? Is now, this will have to be even as well, and then all of that would be odd, so this would be even. Yeah, that works. I'm not sure what I did wrong. Let's see, because all of that is correct. Yeah, that's not true. They don't have to be the same. I don't know why I got so confused all of a sudden. They don't have to be the same. They're not horizontal. They're just vertical, and vertical don't have to be the same. Okay, that's not correct, because this one is even, obligatory. Those have to be the same, which means that here we get 3 water. Well, all of them are water actually. And this becomes a not 2 or 4, and these are from 1, 3, 5 or 7, which means that we have one of each to fill here, and we know that water or oil floats on water, so it's this way. This has to be water because of this one. And I forgot the 9 here. Excellent. Excellent. This has to be the same because of the X. Right. Right. Do I know more? These are one of each. That's, yeah. Yeah. That doesn't help. Here we can only have one even still, so these, because they're horizontal, I have to keep that in mind. These are all then even. Does that help? Not really, does it? I mean, it does, but it doesn't help me with any of the rows. We still have 1, 2 of each and 1 of the other, and here 2 of each. Two of each, but yeah, maybe I have to look elsewhere. Let's see. This row looks interesting. Those are 1 of each. What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, well. It would be easier if I do the obvious stuff first, because now we have 4 water, so this has to be oil. And if this is oil, this is water, and this becomes oil. So this is oil too, and this one too. Right, so this is not 7 or 9, this is not 1 or 3, and this is not 2 or 4, which means that these become water as well, and this is not 6 or 8. Right, and now what do we know about this? It's 1 of each, which fits. Right, 1 of each, but here we only can put water left, so that helps. Okay, which means that this becomes oil, and this has to be oil as well. Right, so now we know these have to be water because we can't afford to put two oil here anymore, which means that this is oil, water as well. Okay, which means that these are oil. Right, which gives us, we have 3 already in row 4, so all doubles have to be water. And the last one then is oil. Well, we're almost there, almost there. Now we have 4 water in row 5, so the double have to be oil. Oh, and here we have a pair, so this is not 6, 8. Okay. Right. What about here? Well, it's, oh, well, this one is resolved. And we do have a pair as well, which means that this is just the 2 4, which takes the 2 4 out of here. And this one is oil, no, sorry, water, and we're left with 1 oil. And here we still have 1 of each. Okay, we'll get back to it. I think, oh, here we can't have a 5. Actually, we can't have many things. This is a 7 9. Have I been messing these up everywhere, or did I at least remotely keep them correct? I don't know, we'll see. Right, what are we missing here? 1 of each, right? But this can't be oil, so this is water and this is oil. This is a 6 8, and this is, unfortunately, still can be everything. Now we're missing 1 oil here and 1 water here. Is that correct? It is. Right. So now we've done all of that, but what does it mean? What does it mean? Well, there's no 5 here. Okay. And here we have a 1, obligatory to have either 1 or 3, because to have 10 it's 7 and 9 plus the 1 or 3, and then there is a 1 or 3. So these can't be 1 or 3 anymore. Neither can these. Okay, and there is a pair, more obvious one, so these are not 1 or 3 either. Okay, now we have a triplet here, so these are not 5 7 or 9, which is, this is a 13, gives us a 5. Oops. A 5 in one of these two, so well, that doesn't help. I was going to say we can we can pencil mark, but no, that doesn't help. Right, but that's the only 5 in this row, right? Yeah, so this is a 5, and we're off. We get our first digit. Well, we get 2 actually, because this is 5 as well. Now we have a 7 9 pair, which means that this is not 5 or 7 9 for that matter. Okay, so 1 3, yeah. Okay, is that it? I feel like there should be more. Oh, this is not a 5 anymore. That helps. Unfortunately though, we still have lots of 5s. That didn't help. There's a 24 pair here. That's nice. So now we get a 68, so this is not a 68. Oops. And this is obviously not a 6-8. This becomes a 6-8. Those are still, oh no, this is, we do have a pair. Okay. What does it mean though? What does it mean? Well, this is not a 2-4, whatever it is, and this is not a 6-8. All right, so this is not a 2-4. Okay, still didn't resolve it, but okay. You say anything about this? Yeah, no. Those are in a different. Right. Where are we going to get any other digit? The negative negative constraint, can we use that anywhere? Can we use that anywhere? I'm not sure. I am not sure. Well, this can't be 5, but it won't be because there's this 1 3. It's already a 5 here. Maybe here eventually, but I don't know how yet. Does this have any effect? It seems like these two should have some interplay, right? But how are we going to measure that? If this is an 8, this is a 9. Okay, big no, it's not. It's an 8 or it's a 7 or a 9. Oh, there's the 7 always in the middle, isn't it? But what happens when this is an 8? An 8, this would be a 2, this would be a 3, and this would be a 7. So this would be a 9. Okay. Oh, hold on. Does that mean that there is no 9 here? Because if there's a 9 here, it's obviously no 9. But if there's a 7, like the calculation that we just did, if there's a 7, then this apparently becomes an 8, because 7 follows with 3, 3 follows with 2, this becomes an 8. But we've already used the 7, so this has to be a 9. So there's no 9 here. Does that help? Doesn't look like it. Okay. That was not the discovery that I was hoping for. Is there anything else we can say? Can it be 5? I don't see why not. Don't think there is any relationship. Pretty sure it can be 7, right? Because if this is 9, yeah, this would be 9. This 9, 1, 4, 6, but this can still be a 5. So okay. Yeah, this is not getting us anywhere. Okay, what am I supposed to do then? If this is not getting me anywhere, what am I supposed to do? I see a lot of 79 and 13, or 7, 9 and 1, 3 pairs. Does that matter? And this one is exactly this one. It has to be exactly this one. What does that mean? Well, no, it doesn't mean anything, does it? It has to be here somewhere, so it's here somewhere. So what? So what? It's here somewhere. So it's here. Yeah, that's not very helpful, is it? Is it? There are still a lot of options. Right? It's the same 79. It has to be here somewhere, but that's no, that's a lot of options. Does the 13 make a difference? Don't think so. This has to be the same 13 as this one, which means it's the same 13 as this one. Which means that this 79 has to be exactly that. It's this now. We know for sure. What does that mean? Nothing. I'm just gonna give it a number just so I don't have to keep on doing it. But does it mean anything? So where is it here now? It's anywhere here. It's anywhere here. And here. It's in one of those two. So it's one of those. Yeah, that's... yeah. That's not very interesting, is it? At least not yet. Well, if we could find that in other places, then we know that it can't have the same... oh, okay. Gonna have to do this one too, won't I? So I think that's what we're going to... we know that A plus B is 10. That's what we know. So if we find A and B in other places, we know that they shouldn't be next to each other if there is no X in between them. Okay. I'm not sure this is... So for instance, if this turned out to be B, this can't be A. Hold on. Yeah. Right, we have A and B here, so they have to be that, won't they? They do, I think. Not that that's a huge, amazing discovery, but they do. Because if this is B, then this would have to be A. Because if this is next to it, then we need an X. But if you put A, this will have to be B. So this is A and B. For what it's worth. Not sure it's worth anything. Well, for now in any case. For now in any case. Do I know anything about where B is here? No, we don't. Do I know anything about where B is here? Well, B is in one of those. Okay, if it's this one, then this would have to be A, but... ooh. No. Well... one of those is A. And B is one of these two. Okay, but we can still have this is B and this is A, right? I think we can, yeah. Right. or this could be B and A, which is fine too. No, hold on. Yeah, no, we do need B here somewhere, because otherwise where is B in? Yeah, well, no, not B. Where is A in column 2? Well, it can't be in box 1 because we already have A, so it has to be here. So there's A here somewhere, right? But A is always next to a B if there's an X in between them. Well, that's obvious. So this is A and B, but this can't be B. So this is A and this is B. So this is not 7, 9. This is, oops, what did I do? This is not 7 or 9, and this is not 1 or 3. Okay. That's a lot of work for that. Right. Okay, so now one of those is B. Right? One of those have to be B. So A can't be here. Right? So A has to be one of those two. Because if A is here, then we needed an X. So, but this can't be A, so this is A. And if this is A, then it's a 7, 9. Okay, now we get 2 A's. So we need A here. Yeah, okay. All right, we need B as well here. This is going to resolve it, isn't it? Because now we have A here and somewhere, but we need B as well, because B can't be here, and it can't be here because B is 1, 3, and there's no 1, 3 here. But if we need to put both B and A, then it has to be this. It has to be this, because this is either one of them is either A or B, and once you put A or B in here, you need the other one. So these are A and B, which means that this is not B, and this is definitely B. So it has to be from 1 or 3. Right, so now we have a 1, 3 pair here, and this is not 1, 3. Okay. That's again too much work for not a lot, I think, so far. Now this is definitely A, and this is definitely B. Is that helping? Yeah, now we have not really. I was going to say now we have a 1, 3 pair, but we already knew that. It was virtual, now it's real. What about here? Nothing. And here? Nope. Okay, maybe we can look at where is A here. This is A, because that's the only place it can be, which means that this is 7 or 9. This can't be B. Please tell me this is not B. It's not B. This is B. Okay, good. Right. This is B. So now I know that this is B as well. Do I have to do this for the other 13 and 79 as well? You know, they're not 13 and 79, you know what I mean. Do I have to do, well, okay, now we have a 7, 9 pair, so these are not 7, 9. Maybe that helps. Maybe that helps, not really. Not really. Am I missing more pairs or triplets or whatever? It's very probable. Okay. Thing is this. Yeah, but that's not going to be. That's not going to be very useful yet, is it? We know that this is that one in any case already. What does that mean? What does that mean? That doesn't mean anything, does it? I'm lost. I am lost. Yeah. Not sure. Where is that one? Where is that one? Well, it's here. Well, no. If it's 7, it can be anywhere. Yeah, it's in lots of places. That's not gonna help. Is it? Oof, definitely lots of places. Okay, what about this 13? Maybe that helps. No. No, not particularly. Well, it's this one. So it's those. So it has to be one of those two. Yeah, so what does that matter? It does not, I think. It does not. How are we gonna go forward then? How there's still some 2, 4, 6, 8, even though some of them are resolved, but they're still only resolved to 2, 4 and 6, 8. I'm not sure how, before we actually get something out of these, I'm not sure how we're going to get another digit. Oh, that's yeah, I don't know. Are there now any 5s that we can? No, there's still 2 here, 2 here. Yeah, multiple everywhere. Am I missing some X's or V's that I didn't consider? Am I missing some X's or V's? Don't think so. I think I've done all of them. Right. Right. Should I try to do the 2, 4 thing? Well, I'm not sure how that's going to work. How is this going to work? Based on what? Is there well, there's this 2, 4 that's related to the B. That's the only thing I can think of. So, but we did that already, didn't we? Didn't we? Maybe not. So it has to be this one now. So it's one of the, well, it can't be this one. It has to be this. So this, okay. So this is somewhere here, right? Am I getting this right? This is the B, this is, they're all connected, but if it's this one, then it can't be this one, it has to be this. So it has to be this, so it has to be that one too. It has to be this, and if it's this one, then it can't be that one because there's no V, so it's that one. So now we need it somewhere here, and it has to be here. right? And it means it's there too. Okay, let's give it a digit, whatever, but that means that these are not 6 or 8. Okay, so that maybe helps. Well, I mean, it helped in so much as to reduce all of this to a question of 2 4s or 6 8s, but I'm not sure what more can we get out of that. No, I can't see it. I can't see it. What should I do next then? What should I do next? Does it matter the 6 8 that's next to the G? Does it have any significance? Okay, let's just name it. I'm not sure it does already, but let's just name it. Right. Okay. Does that matter? Does that matter at all? Not sure. I am not sure. What am I supposed to learn from that? What am I supposed to learn from that? Does the H have any relationship to anything else? Doesn't look like it, right? Besides the G. It doesn't have any relationship to A and B, or it does. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. At least nothing that I can see yet. Okay. Right, so how is this going to help? Was there any more of these tricks that I missed? I am not sure. I am not sure. Well, yeah, the B and G are connected via V, but they're separated here, so that's fine. This, okay, it's the 10 with the H, because we know, so this is fine. Fine, it all works, but how are we supposed to use that to get a digit? What am I still missing? What am I still missing? There's that consecutive one, not sure that gives anything. Digits do not repeat, okay. All possible X's and V's were given. All possible X's and V's were given. Okay, so this can't be 10, for instance. And this can't be 10. What does that mean? Well, this is definitely not 10 because there is a 5. This is not 10. Also, this is not B. Okay, but this is B. Well, we're back. I had to go do a few things and come back, which is, as usual, very helpful to solve the puzzle. Okay, where were we? I was trying to figure out how this is ever going to resolve, and I presume this is only going to resolve once we get, say, this, or something along these lines. But how am I supposed to get this? This is the most plausible, I think, right? There's a lot of things going on here, but is it plausible enough? So there has to be, well, there's definitely a 5 here, and whatever is not here. Well, that's not helpful, is it? That's not helpful. Okay, I had those highlighted because those are still the ones that didn't actually solve anything in them, right? The only thing is that, well, this is not A, but it can be B. Well, there is no B, can't be B. It can be the complement of A. We didn't give it a letter designation. Okay, what about this? Well, this has no interaction with this one, so who cares? Who cares? This has interaction with both of these. Okay, and this is G. G is... oh, no, this is... yeah, so this is the opposite of G. So this cannot be... ah, see? Right, this can't be 1 or 3. Because this is B. This is B is 1 from 1 or 3. If this was the other digit from 1 or 3 that's not B, then it would be the complement of that one, and it would be add up to 5. Since B and G are 5, those are 5 as well. Does that make sense? B and G we know add up to 5. So let's say this is 1, this would be 4. This is 4, this would be 2. But the other one from the 1, 3 would be the 3 then, but you can't have that here. So this is not 1 or 3. And that helps because now we have a triplet here, and this is not 5, 7 or 9. And we get a pair of 1 and 3, so this is not 1 or 3. And this is not 5, 7 or 9. Ah, see, this is this is not 1 or 3. Starting to fix itself, except not completely yet. Not completely yet. Not completely yet. I have to continue though, right? What is this? Well, not sure it matters. This is, if anything, it's the opposite of, there we go. It's the opposite of B, and then it can't be next to this one as well. So this is not 1 or 3, which means that this is 1 or 3. Okay, this is not 1 or 3. And we get another 5, finally, because now that's the only place where we have 5 here. Okay, so this is not 5, and that gives us yet another 5. This is not 5, and we get another 5, not 7 or 9, not 5. Does that fix all the 5s now, or not yet? I think it does. It does more than that. It gives us the 7. Nice, nice, nice. Now let's be careful. 6, 4. Oh, hold on. Did those have numbers? Yeah. H. So all of the H are supposed to be 6. Okay, and all of the G are 4. Okay, now all of the B will be 1. All of the B should be 1. Okay, which means that all of the A are 9. All of the A's are 9s. Now this is an A as well. Right, now we can try to resolve it and see if that worked. Seven, 3, 4, no, not 4, 2, 8, 8, 3, what is that one? 7. Okay. Oh, G is 4. I missed that one. 2. That's an 8. That's a 2. That's a 3. That's a 7. 8, 2, 7, 3, 2, 7, 8, 3. Oh, missed that one too. Okay, this has to be 2. So this is a 4. This is a 2. 8, 3, 7. Okay, moment of truth. Yay! Really nice. Well, I hope that you enjoyed it as well. If you did, please like and subscribe and maybe share. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.